going on, YouTube? Well, it's a nice day and I need to do some work on the truck, try and get this thing running. A little chilly. It's in the 40s. It's a little chilly. It's not bad. But anyway, let's see what we're working on today. Okay, so there it is, leaf spring shackle kit. Now then, a while ago, before I lowered the truck, I put some shackles on it. And if you want to level out a truck, if you want to level out a Dodge truck, you can get some Chevrolet shackles, lowering shackles, for a 2-inch wide leaf spring, and they'll level it down a little bit. Here's stock shackle. Bought some. But the reason I did that is if you look at the truck with regular tires on it, it's kind of got a squat to it. So I'm gonna replace those shackles in the back with those stock style shackles, and it should bring it up. It might be a little higher in the rear than the front, but it'll look better than that wannabe squat. So that's what we're doing today. So we'll get after it. Be back. Now, before I got started, I wanted to measure this to the wheel well. Right in the middle of the tire. And we're at 27.5 inches. Okay. So we'll come back to this after I get done putting these shackles on, and we'll see how much this raised up. So we'll be back. Okay, so now we have the jack stands on it, and we get the jack underneath the rear end. Now then, to do this safely and right, you gotta have the jack stands on it. And what I'm going to do is I will support the rear end with the jack, and I gotta take these bolts out to here, and you can see how much longer that is than the stock ones. And I've actually cut that off. You can actually cut like 2 inches out of those when I put them on. So, but anyway, we'll get these taken off and get them swapped out. I'll see how well I can videotape what I'm doing here. Now I know I preach about not using jacks to hold stuff up, but the jack stands are what's holding the truck. The jack's holding up the rear end, which I'm not going to be under the rear end at any point in time. So I should be safe. See, these aren't hard to do. Well, let's go over and see how much difference this is than the stockers. You can see there's quite a bit of difference between the two in length, because that's lined up pretty much hole to hole there. That's a good, I don't know, 1.5 inch difference. So we'll see how much difference that makes once I get both of these done. Alright, after some beating and cussing, I got them on there. So the new shackles are on it. So we'll get it jacked up, get the jack stands out from underneath it, clean up, and then we'll measure how much height this gave us. We'll be right back. Okay, so if you can see, truck's more level now. So let's see how far it raised us up. Alright. Okay, so let's see where we're at now. Look at that, it raised it 3/4 of an inch. We're at 27.5. 3/4 to an inch. So yeah, and it looks better. I like the way it sits a little better. But now remember, when you're doing leaf springs and shackles, you don't want them tight. You need to have play because that shackle needs to move back and forth. As the suspension moves, it needs to move that shackle back and forth so to keep the spring angle correct. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I did today is I put this new shackles on and got the truck set a little better. I like the way it looks a little better. I'm probably gonna try and bleed the brakes again and see if I can get where I can drive this thing. That's what the goal is, right? To drive it. So go out there and turn some wrenches. Y'all take it easy.